My name is Nadia, Human Resources Partner at Service Culture Firm, where we offer management solutions. One of our most highly requested services is our resume redesign, where we take your existing resume and redesign it in a way that makes you stand out amongst the competition. Today, I've been invited by Wellington Hepburn International and Astute Talent Management to offer some tips and tricks to the Transition Series attendees so that they can redesign their own resumes. So this is an example of what we in human resources may call a bad resume. If you look closely, we have Jane Doe's resume. The first thing we notice is that there is no clear design style, which means that this resume is going to be hard to read. And we have to search for information with the time that we may not have if we're combing through hundreds, if not thousands of applications. Another thing we notice is that Jane Doe does not have professional email address or physical address for that matter. Her telephone contact is that of her mother's and not her own. Jane's objective is not personalized to the job she's seeking and is a bit shallow. There are typos throughout her resume, and her educational history is padded with unnecessary information, such as her preschool and primary school she's attended. A big problem that is sure to frustrate the recruiter is the lack of organization in the work experience section. The job titles are missing, and so is the brief description of Jane's duties. The jobs are not listed sequentially, which adds to the overall confusion. Lastly, Jane Doe has listed some skills that may be irrelevant to the positions she has held and the job she is seeking. After review, most likely, Jane will not be shortlisted. Here's an example of a good resume. It has a design that designates a space for all of her information. Jane Doe's resume is now tailored for the job she is seeking, and her objective is clear and professional. Jane has chosen to highlight her most recent jobs, going back over a span of 10 years. If the jobs are relevant and can fit on preferably one page, you can list more, but be concise. She's added her job titles and responsibilities, which underscore her skills and abilities. Speaking of which, her skills and abilities have been updated with relevant information that would be valuable to any employer. As you may have noticed, her contact information has been updated with her own personal contact, a professional email address, and a concise physical address. And for good measure, she added a reference section with the names, titles, and email addresses of contacts utilized for her references. It's not really necessary, but it's not harmful either. So let's review some of what we've learned today. Choose a layout for your resume that best exhibits all of the information. Create a professional email address that is preferably your first and last name only, if you do not have one already. Your physical address should be concise, and telephone contact should belong to you and not a relative. Tailor your resume to the job you desire, or to best reflect your work experience. List your jobs in sequential order, starting with the most recent. Remember to add your job titles and brief descriptions that highlight your skills. If possible, reduce your resume to just 1 or 2 pages of information. Redesigning your resume takes a bit of time, creativity, and exacting attention to detail. It helps to have a second pair of eyes to spot errors. If you need more assistance, check out www.serviceculturefirm.com. I hope it helped. Enjoy the rest of the series. Bye.